call to the Deputy Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question goes to the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister finally pulled his Treasurer into line, forcing a backflip on his super tax. While the Prime Minister was overseas, inflation hit its highest level in 2.5 years, smashing through the top of the RBA's target band. Now the Prime Minister has returned home. Will he again pull his Treasurer into line to stop his spending spree, taking pressure off mortgage holders paying $1,800 more every single month on interest than compared to when the Coalition left office?
Order. Call to the Prime Minister.
I'm pleased to get a question from someone who, of course, is now Shadow Treasurer, who was promoted into the position of Shadow Treasurer after going to an election with a $600 billion plan for nuclear power in the 2040s. In the 2040s. In the 2040s.
The Deputy Leader's asked a question.
He has the hide to come here and ask a question that speaks about spending sprees when he had a $600 billion plan, and the previous question. The
Prime Minister, the yelling is going to stop. Deputy Leader of the Opposition. We don't need interjections. I can live with, but not the yelling. So no more interjections. I'm going to have to warn you. We'll reset, and the Prime Minister will continue with his answer.
The previous question, Mr Speaker, as you recall, was about cost of living measures, where we know that if you listen between the lines there to that question, what they're saying is they would rip and cut everything that we are doing when it comes to cost of living measures to assist people. That is what we know that they would do because it is in their DNA. And then we had the hide to ask a question about superannuation. Now, Labor is the party of superannuation. We created it, we strengthened it, and the measures that have been put forward by the Treasurer will further strengthen the universal superannuation system. For a start, a small number, though apoplectic, about 0.5% of people who will be impacted by the changes. An equity measure in which not only now do we have an equity measure that we tried to get through last time, blocked by the no-alition in the Senate, now we have a two-tier system making, just as our income tax system under this government is progressive, like the changes that we made to stage 3, we have made changes to superannuation which will make it more progressive as well, consistent with what Labor governments do every single time. And at the same time, of course, we have legislated—
the Prime Minister will pause. I've been really fair with the Deputy Leader, and I was crystal clear. Instead of no interjections, I said the yelling will stop, interjections, so you're going to have to leave under 94A. If I give a commitment, I expect people to listen, and I can't be fairer than that. You can have a good go, but no one can take the mickey here. The Prime Minister has the call.
There's 5 measures. Paid parental leave, super on paid parental leave, we have done, never even thought about by those opposite. Last week, payday super passed the House, giving a lifetime boost to Australian super balances, never done by those opposite. Empowering the ATO to identify and follow up unpaid super so that it's paid fairly. The changes we've made to lift the low-income super tax offset to $810 and increase the eligibility threshold from $37,000 to $45,000. All of these measures strengthening superannuation under this Treasurer and the Assistant Treasurer as well. That is what Labor